The number one mistake you might be making, in fact, I would venture to say most of you are making, that's what we're going to talk about today. That is actually slowing down your sales. And by the way, the answer that I'm about to share with you actually might surprise you. For those who it is your first time watching, drop a number 1 in the chat. I would love to warmly welcome you. If you've tuned in before, just say hi. Tell me where you are tuning in from. I would love to say hello in the chat. We are so glad that you guys are here. Welcome to our Multiply Minute, where we're going to be giving you training, by the way, in under 10 minutes to help you to multiply your business. And the topic for today, as I'm sharing this in our free group right now as well, is the number one mistake that you are most likely making, and leaders, maybe your team is making, that is actually slowing down your sales. And then the good news is we're going to talk about how to fix it. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about how to fix it as well. All right, so for those of you who do not know me, my name is Sarah Robbins. And we built the $1 billion sales team that actually broke records in the industry. In under 5 years, we got to over $1 billion in sales. Was in the same company for nearly 20 years. And when the company changed its model, it wasn't a question of whether I'd stay in the model. The question was simply where, because I believe this is one of the most powerful professions on the planet. But here's the thing I will tell you. It put all of my systems to the test. And the thing I will tell you for certain is I wasn't starting over. I was starting with wisdom and experience, and most importantly, systems. And by the way, I'm teaching you those new systems for how to sell more, sponsor more, and leverage social media more in my brand new book, The Multiply Method, which, by the way, is already a bestseller. Well, you guys shout out below if you have picked up the book already. And thank you guys so much for your orders and reorders on today's Multiply Minute. And by the way, real quick, let me just share with you this. We are launching the book right now with some incredible bonuses. So if you want a free workbook, if you want 6 sessions of coaching with me for free, go ahead and comment the word club below. Drop the word club below in the comment section, and I will send you the free bonus invitation right in your inbox. Okay, free workbook, 6 sessions of coaching with me for free. You can check it out by commenting the word club, or you can go to 𝗬MultiplyMethod.com. 𝗬MultiplyMethod.com. All right, so let's talk about in our Multiply Minute today's training in under 10 minutes. Now, contrary to popular belief, we're actually not in a sales business. And you may be like, well, what the heck? I sell product. That's right, sister, you do. But here's the thing I want to tell you, and I want you to think about this for a moment. We're not in a sales business, we're in a systems business. Okay, hear me out, okay? So I want you to think about a moment when, people perhaps you're sharing the business with, and it's like, man, oh man, I don't want to sell something, right? Who wants to sell anything, right? Or perhaps people who are leading with science, and they're struggling to see duplication or multiplication on our team. When we're leading with sales, or when we're leading with science, I'm going to teach you how to fix this, by the way. You're going to be surprised at how simple selling is. When we lead with sales, when we lead with science, it actually slows things down. Because most of us, we struggle selling, and most of us, we're not scientists for a company, right? We might struggle with sharing the science of what we sell. Here's something I know for certain, is when you keep sales simple and you create a selling system for yourself and for your team, that's how you grow month over month and how you experience momentum. Does anybody here want to experience month over month growth or momentum in your business? If that is you, shout out yes. I want to know who I am talking about today. And I talk about this, by the way, in my book, The Multiply Method, that if you simplify, you will multiply. The key to sales growth month over month, the key to momentum is we simplify, we create simple systems. And when we actually keep it so simple, we will multiply. So this book is actually full of, and I'm going to share with you a free tip for today. This is full of systems. This is not a storybook, by the way. I love this. And by the way, if you comment the word club below, I'm going to send you some pre-order bonuses, or you can check out the 𝗦𝗹𝘀𝘀𝗁.com. This is not a storybook. Most books for our industry are full of stories. This is a book of systems. It's the first business book of its kind, the 𝗦𝗹𝘀𝘀 method, going through prospecting, the art of inviting, presenting, how to share your business powerfully and presenting, closing, the art of conquering the close and crushing common objections. Fast start. Anybody want to know how to effectively onboard and enroll a daily duplication system? Like how to get people started strong every single time. Launch events, how to launch, a simple system for that, customer acquisition and retention, a social media selling system, and so much more. It's all here in the 𝗦𝗹𝘀𝘀𝗁 method. Okay, when you comment the word club, I'm going to give you some pre-order bonuses as well. But I talk about in the book our simple selling system. So my simple selling system is this, okay? And it's all in the section that's on customer acquisition and retention. Our simple selling system is when somebody expresses interest, write this down, recommendation, validation, enroll. Recommendation, validation, enroll. What does that mean? Somebody sends you a message, they say, I want to try the product. You ask them a simple question. If you change one thing about your skin, what would it be and why? If you could change one thing about your health and wellness journey, what would it be and why? If you could change one thing about your blank, what would it be and why? Then you make a recommendation. Here's what I recommend. Do you know you can use ChatGPT for this stuff? Hey, I sell this. My customer's struggling with this. What do I recommend? Send them a recommendation. Then you provide validation. People usually don't want to know the science. They simply want to know, does it work? So for the validation step, instead of selling or giving them science, which is slowing down your sales, reply back and say, here's a before and after picture, or here's a testimonial of a person who had great success on that product. They love it. You're going to love it. You made a recommendation. You provided validation by sharing a short story or testimonial, and then enroll. So how do you enroll them? You're always going to lead with an offer or a guarantee. So you can say, hey, I can get you 15% off today and free shipping. Plus, we have an empty bottle guarantee. You have nothing to lose. Then ask, write this down, would you like to give it a try? That's how it works. Selling is that simple. Can somebody please say simple in the chat, by the way? By the way, this is the type of system, the type of language that you're going to get in the 𝗦𝗹𝘀𝘀𝗁 method. And when you pre-order now, you comment the word club, I'm going to give you a free workbook. And you can also learn how to get 6 sessions of coaching with me on the method for free when you comment club, or you can go to the 𝗦𝗹𝘀𝘀𝗁.com. Okay. So I want you to think about this. These are the types of systems that we're teaching you. So somebody expresses interest, it's a recommendation. If you could change one thing about your blank, what would it be and why? Here's what I recommend. Follow it right up with a story or testimonial. These people are loving it. You're going to love it. Then you're going to go into enroll. Lead with an offer or guarantee and say, would you like to give it a try? You have not if you ask now. So you have to get your ask, A-S-K, in gear. Okay? This simple selling system, by the way, has accounted for millions of customers and doing billions of dollars of sales in our business. And when I had to start over, when I went from billion to blank slate, it put our systems to the pressure cooker and it performed. We're actually growing faster now than the first time. And in this book, I talk about pseudo franchising, right? The beauty of our business is we don't have a brick and mortar building. We don't have overhead. We don't have employees. So it is the best business as it relates to what other business can you become profitable right away and do it on your time and your terms. It's the best business model on the planet. The book talks about why. But when you have simple systems, it's like pseudo franchising. It would be like if you have employees, they come in, they know what to do. Your sales associates, they come in, they know what to do. A customer, they knows what to expect. That is why simple systems are the key to multiplication. If you want to multiply, you will simplify. Okay. So chapter 1 talks all about pseudo franchising and how to build simple systems. So let's review our simple selling system. Okay. The number one mistake most of you are making is you're leading with sales or you're leading with science. Instead, we want to lead with a simple selling system that provides a recommendation, then gives validation. People just want to know, does it work? right? Provide social proof, and we enroll. We create urgency with an offer guarantee, and then we ask, would you like to give it a try? That is your magic question for you're going to ask that is going to actually lead to securing more sales. Are you guys learning something? If so, say yes in the chat. And by the way, I stuck true to my promise in our 10 minutes of training, but I want to invite you guys, if you have not already, comment the word club below, and I'm going to send you info on the 𝗦𝗹𝘀 method, which you can pre-order now. And when you do, I'm going to give you the workbook for free when you order through my secret link. If you comment the word club, I'm going to send it right into your inbox, or you can check it out at 𝗦𝗹𝘀𝘀method.com. The most popular package right now is our 5-pack, which, by the way, friends, when you order 5, these can be for your team or your future team, which you're sure to get when you implement the method. When you order 5, you're going to get 6 sessions of coaching on the method with me for free. Somebody say free. Isn't free good? So if you comment the word club, we've got a few spots left. We're going to be doing 6 sessions together and implementing together. And you will be building on the exact simple systems that I'm using to build to a billion yet again. Comment the word club or head to the 𝗦𝗹𝘀𝘀method.com. Guys, I hope you found today's 𝗦𝗹𝘀 minute very helpful. We're going to be doing these trainings in under 10 minutes leading up to the launch, so be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss a minute. Who will I see in the club? Comment club below if I will see you there. What club that is. 6 sessions of coaching with me on the 𝗦𝗹𝘀 method. All right, guys, I hope you learned something new. Make sure you share this with your team. If you share this, by the way, right now in your team page or in the inbox with a friend, I'll see the shares below. We'll be entering you in to win a signed copy of our book, The 𝗦𝗹𝘀 Method. You want more people to know, because the more who know, the greater your team will multiply. All right, guys, have a great day. God bless. Thank you, Lisa, for picking up the 5-pack. If you picked it up, put 5 below. Goodbye for now, rock stars. We'll see you soon.